Over the years, historians have been trying to come up with reasoning behind the mass hysteria that resulted in the Salem witch trials. My name is Olivia Bedoin, and today I'm going to be discussing 4 theories surrounding the cause of the Salem hysteria. I will also be adding my input on whether or not I believe these theories are probable. The first theory I'm going to discuss today is the possibility of ergot poisoning within Salem. Ergot is a fungus known to grow on rye. The ingestion of ergot can cause symptoms such as vertigo, crawling sensations on the skin, tingling, headaches, hallucinations, and seizure-like muscle contractions. This convulsive ergotism and its effects could have led the people to believe the girls were being affected by witchcraft and/or the devil. Do I think this theory is probable? There's been lots of debate surrounding whether or not this theory is probable. At the time, rye was a ubiquitous crop within the Massachusetts area. The damp climate, along with the long storage period, could have led to an ergot infestation within their food supply. This would have caused an outbreak of convulsive ergotism. However, some might argue that this would have caused a much more widespread issue, not only affecting the women in Salem, but a large array of people, especially in children under the age of 10, who are much more susceptible to the effects of ergot poisoning. So, although there is some evidence pointing to this theory, I do not believe that it is the cause of the Salem hysteria. Another possible explanation proposed by historians is that the accusations were a product of the growing tensions between different groups in the community. Things such as local politics, economics, and religion caused many disagreements between villagers and caused division within the people. An issue that caused many controversies within the community was disagreements about who should be the Salem village minister. People had consistently debated about who was qualified enough for the position, which had caused many ministers to come and go within a short span of time. This caused a lot of unrest within Salem. The issues between people could be at the root of many accusations. For example, Daniel Andrew and Philip English were accused shortly after they defeated one of the Putnams in an election for Salem town selectmen. Another example is that Rebecca Nurse was accused shortly after her husband Francis, who was openly against Salem village minister Samuel Parris, became a member of a village committee. I do believe that this theory is probable. Although other towns in Massachusetts were going through similar difficult times and did not experience any hysteria and witch hunts, I think that enough controversy could give people the motive to want to harm their political enemies. Their prominent religious beliefs made it easy to accuse people with little to no evidence. Accusing people of witchcraft could have been seen as a way to get political enemies out of the picture. These accusations of witchcraft could have caused other villagers to become paranoid, which could have resulted in other accusations. The third theory I'm going to discuss today is the possibility of the accused girls experiencing conversion disorder. This disorder can be caused by emotional trauma, stress, or depression. It is known to cause unexplainable issues within the nervous system, along with paralysis. Accused girls such as Abigail Hobbs, Mercy Lewis, Susanna Sheldon, and Sarah Churchwell were all personally affected by war and could have been experiencing post-traumatic stress disorder. This trauma could have also triggered conversion disorder within these women. I do believe that this theory is probable. Considering that conversion disorder is known to cause unexplainable symptoms, it could have led to the townspeople jumping to the conclusion that the symptoms were caused by witchcraft. Their religion was a big part of their lives and influenced many of their decisions. When something was unexplainable, it's not surprising that they would turn to their religious beliefs. The final theory that I'm going to discuss today is the possibility that the women were suffering from a disease known as encephalitis lethargica. It is a kind of inflammation of the brain spread by insects and birds. Common symptoms include fever, headaches, double vision, abnormal eye movements, behavioral changes, and tremors. Some believe these were the symptoms the girls were experiencing. Due to the lack of medical knowledge, however, when a doctor was asked to treat them, he could not find any underlying cause. This caused him to believe that they were affected by witchcraft and possession. I believe that this is a probable theory because with their lack of medical technology, they would have no way of knowing what was causing these symptoms. Considering their knowledge and belief systems, the only explanation would have been witchcraft. Also, Considering that the disease is spread by insects and birds, the girls could have easily and unknowingly contracted this disease. This concludes my presentation. Thank you for tuning in.